Hello, friends. My name is Kathleen Whitehead. I am here with you this evening to channel the aspects of love. I have asked them a question, and hopefully they will give us some response to that question that I've asked. I welcome them in with deep gratitude and love as they welcome you in with deep gratitude and love. I'll start out with light language and then messages will come through. I'm sending love to all. Haase te tatai ni mea tai. Ta'a se ke te patoto ti diamana e diadai alama hase ke te. Tiana hase tiata ti piki te ata pate ni apata yetete e. Sala ayeteta se ke te tiata. Ti mea nana ke te siatata tiala hase te e te mea te e. Kamatia. Greetings, friends. First, we would like to offer our love, our gratitude, and our respect for all those with us tonight in spirit, in physicality, and in future. We are here to be with you as your help and assistance in your journey. Thank you for being here. We recognize and we see that there are many confusing things happening on your planet in different areas of your planet. While some areas may seem the most extreme, within each area that things are happening, those who are experiencing these things experience them as in the extreme. And there are many varieties of opinions about these happenings. Some beings are very happy to be in the period of chaos and change because they see the things happening as a benefit. And indeed, in the long term, all will benefit from these happenings. There are others who are not as joyful because they have experienced some fear, if you will, or some confusion, and some, we'll call it righteous anger, because they see that the things that are happening are not just to all, that they are not the loving thing to do. But as you well know, things happen for a reason. And every single being is being given an opportunity to make choices about how they want to live their lives. So the examples being given, while they are extreme, they are meant to help you to choose. You are a planet that experiences free will choice, and all is up to you. We do not interfere. We will help when asked. We will show you what you are able to see, but not without your permission in that, because you are a planet of free will and nothing is forced upon you. We will say, we do extend our love and our offer to help, but you must ask for the help. We love you. We are here when you need us. And now, there has been a question about how to help those individuals who are experiencing such confusion, such strong emotion, such lack of understanding, and of course, lack of trust, that they are being identified by themselves and others as having a mental disability, if you will. There are many varieties and of things on your planet, of experiences on your planet that have been defined by your, we'll call them gatekeepers, as disabilities or abnormalities or something that hampers their ability to fit into your society. This is unfortunate that this definition has been given and labels applied, because every being is indeed perfect in the experience that they have chosen to have. You have individuals who present as physical adults, but emotional and mental children. We ask you to observe them and notice their innocence, their joy, their acceptance, and their love. You will notice that that is their strength. There are those who are experiencing deep fear and confusion, and such confusion that they may be labeled, even by themselves, as having an emotional or mental deficiency of some sort. This is what they have chosen, how they have chosen to experience this lifetime. They have the opportunity to understand, and if you would like to do what you can, we will tell you what you can do. You can love them. You can understand them. You can allow them, but you can also teach them if they are interested in learning, in changing, in pulling themselves out of this perceived mental illness. You see, sometimes the magic, we'll call it magic, the experiences that are not within the realm that your society defines as normal, are so confusing. And they have a conflict. This is real. This is not real. This cannot be real because I have been told that it is not real. But yet I experience it. These things are terribly confusing. There are those who feel so deeply that they take on the experiences and the emotions and the trauma of others just because they are so loving and so open that they pull that in. And what they don't know sometimes is they do not have to keep it. They do not have to feel all of the emotions of others. And you may be an opportunity to let them know and teach them how to not go deeply and accept and keep these feelings. You can also, by your acceptance of them and your ability to realize that what they're experiencing is perfect, they may be able to feel more comfortable in their experience. Allow them to open up and share with you, no matter how strange you may see it because you're not experiencing. But we are here to let you know that everything that one can imagine to experience is able to be experienced. So listen openly, love them, just allow them to have their experience and help them by teaching in any way. There are also those who have physical limitations that allow them to develop the other senses that, just let us tell you, you all have dormant within you. You have seen recently that there's a certain group of people who have been uh, pushed away from society because they are on a path that is called autism, but they are now coming to the forefront as deeply gifted individuals, gifted in that they have discovered and remembered their abilities that are dormant in others. They are not hampered by the ability to speak and move freely through the world. So they get to find the other ways that they can be, because every being, no matter what, is perfect. So many experiences that are available. Whatever you can imagine is an experience you can have. You are creating your reality by the experiences you choose. And of course, however many individuals there are at least that many types of chosen experiences. If we add in all of the beings that are not human form, but have various levels of capacities, the number is not able to be calculated. We just want you to know that every single being, whatever kind, is loved and is in its perfection in the experiences that they have chosen to have, including those who seem to be on the extreme of lack of love. They've chosen to have this experience. Indeed, they have volunteered to be the teacher of the extremes. So watch, notice every single being and choose. Some might say, watch the pets in your house, the dogs especially. You might learn unconditional love from them. We love you unconditionally. We observe you as each experience is happening. We cherish each experience, all experiences, and know that within those experiences are your capabilities, your mission, if you will, and you've chosen it. When you designed this lifetime, you chose that this is something that a challenge that I want to accept because I can see the benefits. That is the key. See the benefits of everything. We remind you that we are here if you choose to ask for our help. We'll leave you now with some of our gift of light language. We call it that. It is really just our energetic love and our energetic teachings. Tatatiga patata titi, tana moyata tayada taitaya, tatayida patate kashikati liana mata sikatia, tatayina mahate, sate that yamana kosakota tayata mayati, shikatai tapata in liata, shiana mahate, ta etapatoti atata inamatake, shamanate. We ask you now if anyone has a question.
Yes, I have a question. I feel like it's coming from some other entity that's communicating with me telepathically. But for some reason, they've asked me to ask you about trees. What are trees? Trees, Trees. To talk a little bit about trees and what they are and what their purpose is.
Oh, the trees are such lovely beings. And my human ear heard treats, Treats, which indeed trees are a treat to us. They are generous souls. They are connected, each and every one. If you want to learn about community, study trees, get to know trees, hug trees. They are there, they're standing very still, and they're waiting, but they are watching and they are loving you. They're gifting you with the oxygen that you breathe. They're gifting you with the process that is using your waste from your breath to help them. They are also gifting all beings underground with their root system and their ability to connect. And believe me, communication is helped by the trees. And water is also essential for communication. And so the trees will connect and transfer water among the many beings that are resident on your planet. Trees begin as the product from another tree, as a seed, basically, as something that is shed from one tree and then it becomes another tree by contact with the earth and with the growing process. They go through their life communicating, which you don't know, giving energy, which you don't know unless you know, but they are constantly enhancing your life, enhancing the life of all the beings that are around it. And as they have finished their life cycle, which may be 5 years, 20 years, 1,000 years, or anything in between, they, when they're finished, they gently fall, if they're given the opportunity to grow to their natural death, we will call you, they then become the earth that begins the whole process again. They nourish. Every minute of their lives is nourishing to you, to all beings. They have a consciousness, they have a communication, they are wiser, but they're not encumbered by fear, by society. They're not encumbered by rules and regulation because they are beings that have their purpose, have their mission, that they begin as the seed and grow through their life. Their mission is generosity and life-giving. Does that sufficiently answer the question for whomever wished to know?
Yes, yes, it does. And I think the reason the question was asked was to clarify their purpose on Earth. And in this particular time, I think a lot of what the trees are is what the Earth needs right now.
Absolutely. Their love in the form of their energy that they give, in the form of the nourishment, of the form of the reproduction, is not the same as what humans have to experience.
Mhm.
And in some ways it's much easier because they're not encumbered with a lot of the things that humans have to deal with, but they're steadfast and they know their mission and they just generate love that is free to all who pass by. The next time that you are near a tree, just touch that tree
Mhm.
and communicate and give gratitude. And that tree will give gratitude back to you. And all the beings that live within its beingness. Thank you for the question.
Well, thank you for answering it.
Do you have other questions?
I do not.
Then we will leave you with our love, our gratitude, our deep expression of joy in being with you at this time. Shikata tata liamania nakate si tiamachokotea.
Very nice.